Hey kids, welcome back to String Cheese and Applesauce, where today we are doing the final part of our Lego Monster Fighters haunted house. So you can see we have the first floor, second floor built. If you've been following along, you've seen all the cool details that have already gone into it. Now we get to build probably one of the hidden gems of this set is the attic and all the cool things that are on it. So let's go ahead. As you can see here in the instructions, it says bags number 4. Build the attic piece. So try to get this to where we can see it at all times. Kind of want to keep it zoomed in, but sometimes that won't quite be possible. So we'll do our best we can. So there's a lot of cool detailing that goes all the way around the fascia or the cornice, whatever you want to call it. So we're gonna, and it involves a lot of these smaller pieces. So I'm just gonna kind of pull the pieces we need as we go, because if I don't, I'll probably end up forgetting some. So we're basically putting a single light bluish gray stud at every corner. And then we have these modified plates with the little studs on the side next to each one of those single round studs on the corners. So that equals 6 studs and 12 modified plates. Okay. Now we have 27 of these modified plates with the little clip bar on the side. There they all are, and basically these are going to fill in between all of those other modified plates we just put on. So I'm just going to go all the way around, just filling them in. Okay. Now we're going to start putting together parts of the attic. Now the attic, like I was kind of hinting to earlier, is kind of a cool little hidden gem, because they make a nice little access door to get into the attic, and then similar to a old style home or an old haunted home. There's all kinds of spooky treasures hidden in the attic. So we've got some studs, some 2x2 bricks. And then a lot of these profile bricks. course, we can't forget the chimney is still being built up over here on the side. Okay, now we're going to build the cool little access door for the attic. So what we've got here is this little door that goes into the modified plate here that has the door opening. So we're going to put 4 of these jumper plates right on the middle. On top of the jumper plate, we have a modified plate with a clip on the top on each one of the jumper plates. Now we're going to make a cool little hinged ladder. So we start with these little railing pieces with a hinged plate on the bottom. Put another hinged plate on with another railing piece. And we close it. Couple more hinge plates to hold it together, and some regular 1x2 plates. On top of all of that, we have some 1x4 tiles. And that's going to help hold it all together. So now the railing part will actually clip onto these clips that we already put on. Just like that. And then we drop this door into there. Now here's the cool part about it, is there is towards the end of the last video, we put in this Technic axle with that little cone on it. And what that actually does is when you pull that cone out, get my big fingers in there, you can see the ladder actually drops down. I don't know if you can see that in there very well. That's the cool little access door. So they've got a couple pages of the instructions that show you how to play with it. I may have to do a separate video review of this to show you all the cool different play features. Alright, 38 of these. Alright, so 38 reverse slopes, and then we need 28 of these gray toilet paper rolls. Let's see how many I got here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 20. Need 8 more. 2, 6, 8, 28. Okay. So this is where it's going to get a little crazy. So the studs we put on a few steps ago in the corners is now going to have a regular light bluish gray 1x1 brick on them. We've got a couple corner bricks here. Now we're going to alternate a reverse slope with a little toilet paper roll. Well, mostly alternated. Sometimes there's going to be one, sometimes there's not. And I'm going ahead and putting all the reverse slopes on now. So there's not a even spacing to allow a true every other one. So right here where about where it starts to hit the hinged area. There's actually two of them right next to each other. Yeah, it's right on the hinge. So this is probably one of the most tedious steps of the whole build. But the amount of detail it adds is well worth it. It really makes the model look good. Okay, we have all our reverse slopes on now. Now I'm just going to go around and put one of these little toilet paper studs or toilet paper bricks. I don't know what the official name, cylinder brick. It's just a 1x1 cylinder. Proportionally shaped, just like a roll of toilet paper. That's why I call it that. All right. This corner plates to help hold all that on. Some regular plates to help hold it on. Alright, so now we're going to add all the accessories. And check out our first video that we did on this haunted house and you'll see all the cool accessories. So I'm not going to show all of these because it would take up probably the rest of the video to re-show them all. Definitely check them out though. This one is the best one. Going in now. And this is kind of what I was talking about, the attic area. It's just littered full of all kinds of interesting items, to say the least. We've got a treasure chest here with a mystery item in there. Stack of records. Alright. That looks good enough for now. Continue stacking on to the brown pieces that were already put on earlier. It's just going to add another layer. It's literally the exact same spots. All right. A hinged brick. All right. Adding some more detail. So this is the roof overhang of the house. It's pulled off very well with just a single plate. That's why we were putting all those reverse bricks all the way around. To give something for all of this to attach to. Now we're going to start forming the roof pattern. And this involves a lot of black slopes, and there are a lot of them. Alright, I am just going to go all the way around, starting here at the fireplace. That was weird. Just popped right off. Maybe this house is haunted. Look at all those black slopes. Tell you what, if someone loves black slopes and sand green bricks, this is the set to get. It has a lot of them. All right, now we're back on to some of the details. We need 12 of the round 1x1 studs. 2 of the gray profile bricks, 11 tiles. 2 of the 1x4s, 4 of the 1x2s. Okay. So around this roof overhang, it's going to be a little stud pretty much at every corner, inside and outside corner, all the way around. And where it opens up on the hinge here, we got two of them. Now we have the tiles all the way around, just to give it a nice clean, no studs on top look. These 1x2 yellow plates are the only yellow brick in this whole set. They really stand out when you have all the pieces sorted, kind of laid out everywhere. Kind of looking at it saying, why do we have yellow bricks in all of this black and gray? What are they for? And the answer is, they're just filler. We're just going to fill up these corners with an off color. I don't know why Lego does that, but they love to do that. They just throw in random colors that are going to be covered up eventually with other bricks or plates. So I guess in their mind it doesn't matter what color it is, because it's going to be covered up anyway. So we're building all the way around this attic space is some cool little shelves. We've got the last 4 of these 1x2 plates. And some more black plates. Okay. A little bit more of these supports. Got a few more little trinkets going on these shelves. Now this is a little different, but we are creating little areas for a couple more windows. And they're basically right over and lined up with the windows below. Couple more layers here. The brown bricks. Just continue to stack them on top of the bricks that were already there. So we're just slowly building up the inside of the attic. Now, we do have a few sand green pieces left. Looks like we're going to start using some of those up. So interestingly enough, the windows that we're building up here on the attic are very similar to the ones we built on the first two floors, with the exception that they're not built as separate little modules and put in later. They are actually built into the walls. Alright, so now is the time we're really going to start getting some roof action going on here. With the big sloped, and I'll probably have to zoom out a little bit to start to really let you see everything going on. see from the front there, kind of where we're at. Finish off these brown bricks, of course, on top of the pieces that were already brown. No surprise there. Very good. 2 more bricks. We need 5 windows with nothing in them. This is real similar to the other ones where they have the single stud and then the stud with the stud on the side, kind of on each one. It's very, very similar to the windows we've already built. Right. Now it's time to hold all this together. All right, so now we're building 5 of the top pieces to the windows. Just pulling all the pieces together. And they're all 5 identical. And they all look just like what was built on all the ones downstairs. So I'm just going to blow through all 5 right now. It's tedious, but it's well worth it if you ask me. It just, the attention to detail on this house is just off the charts. That's why it's my favorite Monster Fighter set. Probably one of my favorite Lego sets from any theme, to be honest with you. It's definitely my top five sets. Alright, so we've got those built. Just make our way around, putting them all on. Just like that. So we're going to put our boards up because these windows are all boarded up. That's what all the studs are for on the side, is to hold all the boards up. This thing just keeps on going and going. Appreciate you guys sticking around for this whole build. You're awesome. But you knew that already, right? You knew you were awesome. Alright, I'm going to add some more layers of sloped black bricks. So go all the way around. Starting to look like something. Starting to look like a roof. All right, we have one more window. This is an actual window just like the first floor windows. So we've got some plates, tile, some bricks, window and window, two windows, couple more bricks, brick with the stud on the side, one by two brick and a 1x2 brick. Black. That's weird. Instead of a single 2x4 plate, it's doing two 1x4 plates. It's a little different. A little clip. Of course, our detailing on top stayed the same. And the last shutter. That goes right there. Still building our chimney all the way up. All right, now it looks like we're getting into the roof portions. So if we open this up, you see we have a big area there, and that will actually create the ceiling. So there's the ceiling panel, one portion. Scoot it to the side. Here's the ceiling panel for the other portion. Everything should line up just right. Snap on. Just have a little bit of adjusting. All right. So some of the details now are going to go on this top roof portion. Put it like this so we can see it. So we have black cones going around and where the hinge opening is. So we have 18 of these plates with clips. Uses all 18. These are going to be spread out across the entire perimeter of the roof area. Pretty strategically too, because there's going to be some bars that we're going to clip onto them. So they have to be laid out just right, or else the next step won't work. Or whenever the bars are going to be put on, it won't work. Okay. Couple slopes on the chimney. So here's our bars. We've got 5 of the black ones. Four of the longer ones and 6 black studs. So we put a black stud on top of each one of these cones. And we go around the perimeter and attach these bars to the clips. Very good. All right. We're still building onto this chimney. It's like the never-ending chimney. And our last hinge piece goes up there. And we have 22 of these little robotic hand clips. It's 10. There's 15. 20. 22. And these are just like the ones that went on the front porch roof. So we're just mimicking that same detail. And just like up there, or I mean down there, you don't have to put these necessarily on straight. It's supposed to look like it's all worn and falling apart, so having them on a little bit crooked may actually help with the effect. More chimney. A little bit more perimeter plates for this. What's going to be kind of the main steeple, I guess, of the front of the house. Okay. All right. 8 of these 1x1 bricks with studs on the side. They're going around the chimney. Looks like we're finally getting to the top of it. These black cones right in the middle. And then these studs on the side are probably going to attach something to them. Then we have the roof portion of our main steeple here. Alright, so here's the stuff we were going to attach to it. It's basically just some tiles to help make it look somewhat finished off, but still a little bit disheveled. Alright, so now we're on to the main steeple portion. So this is that little tumbleweed thing that I knew I was going to knock off 100 times. I haven't been counting, but it's probably been at least a dozen that I've knocked it off. Okay. Corners are going to have bricks. Oops, I completely skipped a step. Dang it. I'm gonna have to redo that. So I forgot the little kind of cornice detail that's similar to the roof around the top of the second floor. So I gotta go back in here and put it all on. No big deal. At least I have the parts all sorted and they're easy to find. And well, we're getting to the end of the build anyway, so there's not many parts left to choose from. So it's getting really easy to find all the pieces. Just quickly throw them up there. See, no harm done. It's like it never happened. And we have a little bat. Spooking some people up there. Another layer of these plates right on top. Oh, we're gonna get pretty tall, so I'm gonna move this camera up a little bit. There we go. Just gonna see a little bit better what's going on. A little bit. Probably not much. I'm leaving that thing off. It keeps falling off. right. Very good. So black slopes all the way around. With the occasional corner slope thrown in there too. Same detail as the lower floor. We have the studs on the corners and you have the tiles going around just to finish it all off. One tall brick in the middle, and we have these taller corner slopes. And then of course the tall slopes. Good. 4 more corner slopes. And 4 more. Regular tall slopes. Plates to top it off. Plates with little handles on the top. And we have a little corner cone detail. It's basically a stud with a cone and then a stud on top of the cone. That's the detail. There you go. So this is the, this is it. This is the haunted house. Now there is one small little accessory that we're going to build now that goes with it. It's actually a front gate. I'm going to push this to the side. And we will just bang this out real quick. If I don't drop everything. There's really not many pieces left at all. So this is going to be quick and painless. So kind of following the same idea of the whole haunted house thing is this wall has kind of been all busted up and it's falling apart. So there's a lot of random tiles and studs just kind of laying around just to kind of give it that broken look. All right, so there's the entry gate. So let's go ahead and move this sucker over very carefully. Zoom out a little bit. We of course have our ghosts. That do fly around and haunt this house. The ghosts are glow in the dark. So that's always a cool thing. So if I hit the lights, the ghost will glow in the dark. Go ahead and put Lord Vampire out here on the front porch. And let me see how to tilt this. Check that out. It's a big model. I mean, I'm zoomed all the way out on my camera and can't even fit it all on the screen. But the haunted house, Lego Monster Fighters, very cool set. So hey, thanks for watching. If you watched all 4 of these videos, you're awesome. Best subscriber ever, because I know you subscribe. But hey, if you don't subscribe, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you can check out all of our other videos every time they're released. I do a lot of videos every week. Make sure to subscribe on Instagram. You can find me at String Cheese and Applesauce on Instagram. And make sure to like this video. Give us a big thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and we will catch you next time.